You tweeted me just now? Oh, yeah, well, you had to tweet the word XTM. Greg, come up for just a second, just 1 second. We've got a little time to burn. How are you? Good. Let's see, do you have is that mic on? Can he? What are you finding to be the most exciting stories coming out of
the opening session for me was, I've been to all 14 years of this thing. Opening session was by far the best one I've seen. I mean, it was really amazing.
I know, right? Like, not only from the production value of the surprises at the beginning, but just the conversation and what was going on all over. What do you think it was that made it stand out for you this year?
I mean, I really liked the whole CB panel.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really cool to hear the inner workings of a big company, a Fortune 500 company, and finding out all the different departments and how they actually have to communicate with each other on a global basis. And that was pretty amazing,
What do you, when you look around, what do you say is the chief difference between the technology happening this year and technology in years past?
Well, I mean, way back 10 years ago, there was a lot of noise in the technology, but a lot of it didn't actually come to pass, where it seems like the solutions here are really real. Yeah. And they just are mature in a lot of cases, and they're a lot deeper than they've ever been.
It's interesting because, people are talking about the kind of the overlap between technology and procedure and process. And some of the technology is so new that they really can't say definitively that it will really influence the bottom line. We think it will.
Right.
What's your bet? I mean, do you think it actually will, or?
Well, I mean, I think I was in some of the cloud sessions. Yeah. And, cloud computing in terms of not taking responsibility for managing your own infrastructure, but actually using people who are dedicated to this, who have the backup strategies and have everything worked out already. And I think that plays a huge role for these guys to take that off their plate and to shift into that. And in a lot of cases, it actually is a cost savings, and it's also, like, from a disaster and recovery perspective, it's a huge difference from what they have now to what they could have in this cloud environment.
Where do you see opportunity? What's a place in technology and real estate technology that you think someone could come in and really, really clean up if they just focused and found a solution to something?
It's Jim keeps talking about the automated lease. Just continuing to digitize the process and get rid of the multiple steps and get it a lot cleaner and tighter, just in terms of making it simple. Like, when you look at all these cloud solutions and different programs that are out there now, a lot of them are so simple that they've kind of redefined how technology works. Like, it used to be the more fields the better in our databases, and then you look at these products and they're tight and they're small and they're succinct. And so taking the complexity out of things, I think, is always the opportunity, is making it actually viable for people to step in and do this and make the transaction occur faster and easier, would be a big trend, I think.
And what's up with LifeSpace? What's new?
Yeah.
Tell us just a little bit, tease us a little bit with that.
Yeah, so LifeSpace is a site that helps people set goals in all areas of life, either professionally or personally. And we just closed a huge account actually for us. It's a 30-city recruiting firm. And so they're rolling out our goal tracking system and working out a 30, 60, 90-day onboarding process for new hires. So for any company who's growing, for companies who want to incentivize their people and keep them engaged, we have a really engaging product to help people set their goals, work with their management, have Facebook-style communication. So it's a really powerful tool.
Wow, really cool.
Yeah, so it started out a couple years ago as a tool for individuals to manage their fitness goals and maybe personal finance. And it's really evolved into a business tool where you can, we call it social professional, just working out how a professional can either work internally with other people in their company or work with their clients and actually figure out, hey, what's my client's goals and how can I continue to work with them on their goals all year long, instead of like a financial planner who might work with you for a few days and then you don't hear from them again. Well, this way, hey, what are your goals? What are your long-term goals? Even goals that I don't specifically work on, but checking in with them on an ongoing basis and helping them stay accountable. And then you have the ability to continue the conversation about your own products, and it's really a great win-win for both sides.
That's fantastic. What's the URL on LifeSpace?
It's lifespace.com.
Fantastic. I'm going to check it out after this. Thanks for joining us, man.
Problem,
Thanks for filling in. Appreciate
Sure.
it. Greg Ausley, president of LifeSpace.